and it was September 24, 2004. Lincoln East was playing Lincoln Southeast in high school football. Well, it had been 20 years since Lincoln East actually beat Southeast, and tonight East thought it was going to be their night that they're going to be able to beat Southeast High School and win the football game. Well, East was trying their hardest, but Southeast was dominating every aspect of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. Southeast was really just kicking East's tail, and East was having a really difficult time competing in any part of the game. What happened to East is injuries were getting the best of them. Their star quarterback was out with severe concussion, and other players kept getting knocked and nicked out of the game because of this reason or that reason. And it was a very tough game to watch. Well, during the third quarter, a helmet-to-helmet collision occurred with an East and Southeast player. And the East player was very slow to get up from the collision. He then got to the sidelines. The coach helped him back off the field to the sidelines. And when he got to the sidelines, he collapsed. He not only collapsed, but he was also unresponsive on the sidelines and unconscious and unresponsive. So it was a very serious situation going to unfold with doctors that were in the stands and players and parents not really knowing or understanding what was going on with this football player. So the trainer called 911 and an ambulance came and took the player to the hospital that night, or immediately. And that is actually a picture of the player walking off when that collision occurred. Well, they took him to the hospital, and he then went in for a head scan immediately. When the doctor came out, he told the player's parents that their son is going to need to have immediate surgery to survive. And so the player's parents asked the doctor, the neurosurgeon, if their son was going to make it through surgery that night. And the doctor said, "I don't know." Surgery that night. The player had less than a 10% chance of making it through surgery. The doctor had done this type of operation 3 times before. None of those patients had ever made it beforehand. It was the doctor's first not on call at the hospital that night. He was new to town, and like I said, it was his first night. And the player lost about 8 pints of blood. The average adult has about 10 pints of blood in them or so. So things were looking really bad and really rough for this high school football athlete. Well, like I said, things were looking bad and rough, and they're about ready to come out and tell the player's parents that their son had not made it through surgery. But then this happened. People went down on the center of the football field, knelt down a circle and prayed. And I know, thank God, those prayers and His grace is what saved that player's life that night. I was that player, but my story doesn't end there.